Okay, this is our second segment of the Bible Quest Fellowship National Tournament Game Day preview for Friday and wrap up of Thursday. We turn our attention now to Friday and to our spotlight quizzes. That's so over, Nate. Just don't go back to. All right. So anyway, 10:15. I have the first spotlight quiz of the day, and it's a doozy. At 10:15, doozy is also a really old word. But anyway, it is with Moxie, Revelation, and Riven in Site 6 with Daniel Pikey as quizmaster.
I think that's
So,
going to be
Daniel
the quiz
Pikey.
of the whole tournament until we get to Saturday.
The quiz of the round robin, I would agree.
Yeah.
And I saw all three of these quizzes today. Moxie had a tough quiz with me, just didn't quite get words at any point, so I don't think I saw their best side. But so that probably means they're in for a good rebound tomorrow. I know that Riven kind of struggled a little bit today, as in Revelation. Revelation looked very strong today, and with no, in fact, I'd be more biased to pick against you guys just because that would look better for the video, but I'm going to pick Revelation because they looked real strong. But anybody could really win that quiz. I mean, those are all really good teams, and Riven gets stronger as days go on typically. So
Well, Daniel
That's
Pikey
okay.
being quizmaster too.
That would help
Summit,
them out, yeah. Yeah.
That'd be part of it too. All right.
He's a great quizmaster.
Yes,
Yeah.
we really enjoy having quiz as Revelation. All right. I guess I'm next for spotlight quiz for tomorrow. My pick here that I get to choose is CB Squared, Messengers, and Spurs, and that is at 1:45 tomorrow afternoon. And I thought this quiz was a little interesting coming into today because our team has quizzed Messengers already, and it seemed like they were, again, as usual, a pretty balanced team and pretty controlled. And I think the same could be said about CB Squared. We saw them at other tournaments and they seemed pretty solid. However, we've also seen Spurs, and among the three teams, I would say that CB Squared actually has the slight advantage in this quiz, so I picked them to win.
That's
That quiz is also with Daniel Pikey as quizmaster.
Wow.
He's got a busy light. A busy site to
I'm
run.
just going to throw some controversy into this.
Ooh.
I got to pick Messengers. I thought that it's your pick and everything, but when you're wrong, come back to me and apologize because I thought Messengers looked really strong today. across the
Calling
board.
it out.
So, Nate's pick, but, just got to throw it out there.
We'll have to see what tomorrow brings.
So my official pick here is the 1:45 time slot. Also, in a different quiz site, we've got Redemption, Riven, and By Faith. Some of the
Steve Sanders or Rebecca McClurg are quizmaster.
oh boy.
Ooh.
So we've got a relatively new quizmaster and a very
Seasoned quizmaster.
He's got a particular
He
style.
seasons his reading with some
Southern
accent.
style.
Yeah. Southern cooking.
Yeah, so that'll be a very interesting quiz. I think Riven and By Faith have both proven that they're worth their salt. Speaking of salt, this season, Redemption also, especially with like Ashton Schrader on that team and a few other quizzers, they look pretty strong. Very balanced team. Definitely, if other teams get into air trouble, they're going to come back and bite them. And that could definitely happen in this quiz. I'm not going to pick them just because Riven and By Faith have some good records so far. I got to pick Riven for this quiz. Revelation has not quiz Riven yet, so I haven't really seen them, but their reputation precedes them. I know we did beat By Faith, so I'm going to pick Riven.
You guys don't play him in the round robin, Ruben?
We do.
Oh.
You just.
Oh,
spotlight.
yeah, that's right. That's spotlight. Dang it, I forgot. I was too distracted by your tiger. Yeah, I just
Come
saw
back
that.
and bite you.
Never mind. All right. Okay. I don't know if we can move on. All right, now for our last little segment here, we're each going to predict the final bracket. Well, not final, but the entering Saturday bracket placement of a team. Each of us will ask the other about a team. So.
All right. Well, I'm going to start this off by asking Austin about the chances of Dead BC and how he thinks they're going to fare tomorrow. When all is said and done for the round robin, where he thinks they'll be ranked coming next tomorrow night.
All right. So Dead BC, as we mentioned in the first segment, is a team that has really blown some people's expectations out of there. You know, and they beat Riven, they beat Revelation, and I think, as to my knowledge, those were pretty close shootouts. Not with a third team in there, you know, mixing things up. There have also been some teams to beat them, but they're a really solid team. They have two rookies from one family, Isaac and Christine Pope, who have really contributed to that team, along with a very solid, experienced core of quizzers. And I know that Steve Jacobs, coaching that team, has done a lot to instill a love for memorization in that team and a lot of camaraderie that has really taken them far and will continue to take them far. They know their material well, they know a lot of it, and they have fast, experienced jumps for the team that I think they were expected to be. They're going to do better. So what that translates to after today and looking at tomorrow's schedule, I think, is going to be hovering somewhere around 10th place as a seeding. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to say they're going to be seeded at 12th for this tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like how you said hoovering. Anyway, all right, and I would like to follow it up by asking Nate about a team from more my direction, and their name is Dragon Fruit, and mentioning them because they actually beat WC today.
Yeah, thanks Quincy for stealing a little bit of my thunder. But yes, in a quiz that went on earlier today, Dragon Fruit did end up beating Dead BC and Riven in the same quiz, and it looks like it was a pretty close quiz. It was Dragon Fruit scored 110 points, Dead BC came in second with 60 points, and Riven came in third with 30 points. So when you get those teams together and you see how they did against each other, and for Dragon Fruit to win that quiz against Riven and Dead BC, whom we've kind of built up a little bit already in this series of videos, that means that this team is for real. And even though they've got an interesting team name, and I still think that they have a really good shot at finishing strong in this tournament, especially going into Saturday as far as their rankings go. Now, previously I'd done some predictions for what I thought maybe the mock rankings would be for the round robin, and I wasn't quite very knowledgeable on where the teams from out east would be, because I hadn't seen them as much in the tournaments that we've been having. But originally I had them ranked at a pretty good spot, I think, and so I'm going to go ahead and stick with that prediction. I had them ranked going as in 10th place going into the seedings for the bracket quiz on Saturday.
Okay.
Very nice. So far in these videos, we've spent quite a bit of time talking about Summit's top team, Riven, and I think as a very deep ministry with a lot of very skilled quizzers, we haven't spent a lot of time talking about some of their lower down teams. So on that note, Quincy, can you tell us a bit about Literate Owls?
Yeah, I saw Literate Owls today. They looked a very solid team. Like all of Riven's team have good chapter coverage, and I saw them quiz well against Moxie. And they quiz also very loose. Like they're very easy about things. They don't get really
Relaxed.
Relaxed about things. They're constantly hooing. So I'm gonna be bold with this. I'm gonna say that Literate Owls keeps up their kind of relaxed focus and winning some quizzes that you don't expect. And I'm gonna predict that they're 9th. I think they crack the top 10.
We've got 3 teams that are all going to be, according to our predictions, very close. So it's going to be interesting to see which actually wins out that battle there.
I almost
These 3,
think Literate Owls will place even higher due to their strength of schedule. So I had them ranked even higher.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I might be a little bit low on that.
All right.
I may have been a little high, but we'll see what happens. I seeded them at 3rd place.
Wow.
Okay.
All right, so 9th might be a little low. All right, sorry, Literate Owls. I think you're great. Maybe I should have you higher, but I'll stick with that. Okay. All right. That's it, except for an interview.